Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician's channel. And today on Tool Talk episode 9, we're going into my Milwaukee M12 Polisher slash sander. I've used it for both. I primarily use it for the polishing portion. I use it at work in the PDR business. And then I also do detailing on the side every once in a while. So it's fantastic. Even though it's a small polisher, obviously you're not going to do a paint correction on an entire vehicle or anything like that. This is used for small sections, possibly headlight restoration, mirror paint correction, small portions of the car that may be hard to get a full-size polisher around the curves and stuff. I use it at work in paintless dent removal to kind of smooth out the finishing touches every once in a while. If there's scuff marks in the damage or paint nibs around the damage, that affects how you work it. So sometimes I'll use like a 3000 grit sandpaper, wet sand the area if need be, if there's dirt nibs or anything like that. And then like if there's scuff marks, I'll just simply use 3D Speed and 3D1, and those both work fantastic. And then we'll just get into it. I'll share the price with you guys. I've done a video on this when I first purchased it. Now I'd like to do a 1-year update basically and share my thoughts with you guys. We'll go over the pricing, my thoughts on it. I use it probably 4 to 5 days a week, and I run it with Milwaukee batteries and some Van knockoff batteries, and it seems to work just fine. I really enjoy it, so let's go ahead and get into the details and my thoughts on it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys do, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below. I'll try and have this product linked down in the description as well if you guys are interested. I will also have many other tools that I suggest, so check out the tools and tools continue link, and if you guys haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Let's get into this. So this is the Milwaukee M12 Polisher slash sander. I did a review on this when I first purchased it, and I kind of just want to do an update, and then at the end of the video, or throughout the video, I'll be posting pictures of some of the things that I may use this on. Like this is the sanding portion. It comes with the 2-inch backing plate. And then I have a bunch of these pads of different grits that I've used, and I had to use it on my steering knuckles in order to make clearance for my coilovers on the Camaro, which sped up the process quite a bit. I probably shaved that 3/8 of an inch off that I needed in about, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes, which was nice because the tool is compact and it was able to get in there without me having to remove anything or anything like that. So that worked out very well. But I primarily use it for the polishing portion of the tool. So just some information, the tool itself is around $160 and it's going to be part number 2438-20. And then for the kit, which includes the tool and many other things I'll mention in 1 second, is $250, and the part number is 2438-22X. And it's going to include a side handle, a 3-inch backing plate for the pads, the 2-inch for the sanding portions, and then you're going to get 3 different pads, 2 different batteries, a charger, and a bag. And that's really all that's included, a good portion. And when I actually ordered mine, the backing plate with the mounting fastener was actually crooked, so when I ran it, like it wobbled like crazy. So I had to call, I bought mine from Summit, so I called them and they actually just hooked me up with another accessory kit set. So it came with 3 more pads, the backing plates, and all of that. So they were really awesome with that, and that fixed my issue. Other than that, just some of the features that you'll see on the tool is the dual speeds or the dual modes. It's got a clutch up here. Speed 1 is from 0 to 2800 RPM, and that is for polishing. And then speed 2 is going to be 0 to 8300 RPM, and that is for sanding. Very easy. And then I do like the no tool quick change. So you just rotate this until it locks in, you push that button down, and then you're able to remove this backing plate and switch out to your sanding, or vice versa. It has 2 mounting locations for the side handle. I don't use the side handle. It just gets in the way, and it's not really necessary for what I use it for. And then the other thing that I like is the variable speed trigger. And that is on the polishing portion and the sanding. And yes, I did clean up my pad right before recording this video because I will admit Sometimes I go a little bit too long before cleaning my pads, but this is my second pad. The first one after a while started to deteriorate around the edges, but that just tends to happen, and I'm gonna pick up some more of these. I had a cheap Amazon set, but the backing portion for the Velcro actually ripped off from the pad, so I'm just gonna stick with some better quality pads like this one. But it does hold up well, and I actually use, you can get it from multiple different brands, but I got the Pad Works from Wolfgang. It's the polishing pad cleaner, and then I also have the conditioner as well. And then the two main products here at home, I'll use 3D Speed, and then at work I use 3D One. I think 3D One is a little bit better than the 3D Speed, but both work very, very well. This I use at home when doing details. I'll use it for like trim pieces, the black pillars for the B pillars and stuff like that, mirrors around brand logos, things like that, where you have to get in smaller areas where you can't get a full like 5-inch polisher. Like I have the Griot's G9, which is fantastic for doing an entire vehicle. This, you're not going to want to polish or paint correct a vehicle with this. You're going to be there all day going through batteries and trying to perfect your work. But this is great for small areas or touch-up work, like what I use it for at work. So that's really it as far as the information. I love the variable speed trigger, the lock on it. It does have one. It's only one directional. You do have the battery life indicator there on the side. And I have actually ran aftermarket batteries like this one. I have 2 of these, and then 2 actual Milwaukee M12 batteries, and they've all been holding up just fine. I have a battery charger in my work van, so I constantly keep them charged, and overall I think it's a great product. If you already have the Milwaukee lineup, then $160-ish, $150 to $170 for the tool itself isn't a bad price, as long as you can find some good quality pads to get the larger battery like this and the smaller one, and then the bag, the charger, and all of the accessories that come with it, such as the pads and backing plates. I think it's a pretty good deal for that price. There are some generic brands on Amazon and stuff now where you're gonna get about the same size tool, but I wanted to go with a lineup I run and one that I know to be reliable, and this has a lot of good reviews and it's held up very well. So hopefully I've posted up some pictures on some of the repairs that I've done where this may have been necessary to either clean up scuff marks out of the damage, or if I had to wet sand something and then need to polish that area back up from wet sanding it. This has done a fantastic job, and I've used this probably 4 to 5 days a week. It may not be for hours on end, but you know, maybe a total of 30 minutes to an hour a day. If I've done a lot of vehicles or anything like that, or if there was a lot of scuffing or anything like that, it does get some good usage, and I'm extremely happy with it. So now I'll just try and throw some clips in from possibly some repairs at work where I've used this, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts. If you guys have ran the Milwaukee Polisher, if you use it for the polishing portion or the sanding portion, and I will try and have this linked down in the description. I will also have many other tools that I suggest linked down in the tools and tools continued link. And as always, if you guys haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing.